You lot are raving about these Rebirth crystals. So I thought let's do a comparison against last year's reunion crystals with this year's Rebirth crystals. Yes, we've only had about, I don't know, 8 to 9 that you could actually claim. Well, actually, I think it's like less than that, plus the compensation, because of course we had the scuffy entry. So what we're going to do is compare 7. I know that's a huge number, but I thought, well, and mainly because I'm seeing stuff like this, and this. And I left myself feeling that I want a slice of this pie that you're all eating. You pie eaters, you. You like pie, don't you? In order to keep this as fair as possible, we're going to start off by opening 7 reunion crystals. As we said, the reason that it's 7 is because, well, I can only get 7, and I'm really desperate to see it myself getting a lot more tier 7 basics, because we've just seen people get tier 7 basics, and I want that kind of luck in my life. You want that as well. So we're going to open up that. But first of all, of course, we're going to get 7 of the Rebirth crystals done. Or Rebirth crystals, sorry. So we're starting reunion crystals. So we're starting off with the reunion crystals. It's got to be clearer. We're starting off with the reunion crystals, which are the lesser ones. And as this goes, I'll be kind of taking details of what I pick up to then do a bit of a comparison, just to see if we've seen, you know, anything that's kind of like remotely changed. So first of all, 1,257 star shards, which is good. That's from the ones last year. These are a lot better than the Legends crystal. We'll also be checking the extras that we get as well, because there are going to be some extra things that will be nice, whether it be units, whether it be those potions, and of course, whether it be stuff like my personal favorite, Valiant crystals. You can get those that are, what is it called? The Paragon ones, if you're Paragon, but of course I'm being Valiant, so that's what it is. So that's 3. This is the 3rd one so far. And there's tier 4 alpha times 14250 fragments. We'll grab that. In some ways, it's good that you could actually spread your spend, because you might be like, well, I'll go in a different route. You might be like, well, I'll go and grab a Paragon one, because that's going to be applicable, isn't it? It's kind of, you could go that way. Okay, there's the next one. I'm keeping a log as I go, just because, when in the fairness of making this legit. Some more Valiant crystals. That should be crystal number 4. We're on crystal number 5. See, we're speeding through this quite nicely. Then we've got to see what the extras we get. Okay. That is tier 6 class catalyst, 30%. Tier 6 CC and 1700. 100, sorry. There we go. Okay. So we've got 2 more to do. And then we can have a look at the other stuff that's in the extras. Right, tier 3. This ain't too bad, I suppose, with tier 3 alpha, because that's something we still all need as players. So regardless, we got it. 27,000. Always good to form, isn't it? So last one to do now before we check out the other stuff. And I'm saving the rest of these ones because I was planning not to dip into them. I was hoping to like save an entire year. But to be honest, I might just do a big opening of this when I go on my break in November. When I do a big kind of like set of crystal openings with subjects around them. So, yeah, that's that done. Now to have a look at my extras, right? I've now got... This is, again, very important. Revives, right? Team revives. So I've got myself 1 team revive, which is nice. I've got myself another team revive. This is really handy as well. This is why I do say about like holding these for a length of time. I know that I'm opening up now, but holding these for a length of time means that you're able to have them in your... They don't touch your stash. And because they don't touch your stash, helps out, doesn't it? We've also got health potion. Nice. You could as well top up on your incursions ones. But it's just down personal preference, isn't it? Level 5. Okay. And then we've got a carbonadium core. Carb core. Times 1. And then we've got some more level 2s. And level 2. And a 1 and 1 energy and a 1 and a 2 energy refill times 1. And that's it. Nothing untoward there. We're done. That was 7 open. And then let's kind of like cut to the Rebirth crystals. Right, here we go with the Rebirth crystals. And this should be a bit more of a quicker opening process, not like the other one. The other one was very different because I couldn't draw out the 1/7 as I wanted to. So look at that. Like, where's my tier 7 basics? There you go. Tier 6 basics, 39,900 fragments. Okay, all right, that's not the tier 7 basics that I'd love to see. And yeah, I can pop the rest like this. It's just before I wasn't able to do it the way that I was able to because I'm doing a different video narrative with that one. So tier 6 basics, 39,900. Where are people getting these tier 7 basics from? Am I getting shafted here with this stuff? Next one, level 4. I mean, am I seeing any kind of like... At this moment in time, it does look like I'm getting better stuff with... We'll have to see. I shouldn't really... Team HP level 4. Okay, next one. Fine, tier 4 alpha. What's that? 19,000 fragments. Honestly, it'd be really weird if I've gotten more from the reunion, last year's crystal, to this year's. 29,000 tier 6 CC, and that's 29,500 fragments. That's a bit of a bump up, isn't it? It's better than 17,000, isn't it? Okay, another one. Is that the same amount? 28,000. It's 28,500, isn't it? 28,500. Okay, that's 2 of that. That's not good. I mean, where are other people getting these tier 7 basics? Is this just a thing in it? Like, nothing changed on level 2 revive? Like, okay, fine. Level 2 revive with that one. And I don't know if that's more of a secondary thing than it is a primary thing. Let's go. Okay. There we go. 7-star. At least there's something new. Titan Crystal, 1,000. Next. Valiant Crystals, 3. Well, I got 4 last time. It looks like it's buffed by 1. I suppose it's something. You know, you could get like a 7-star from it. You could get nothing. So we'll have to see. Another level 2 revive. And that's it. A little bit disappointed there, to be honest. But, yeah, okay. Boost times 4, and that's it. No units, no extra stuff like that. Right, let's do the side-by-side comparisons and cut the video here. The results are as follows. Now, there's some things that you kind of got, well, that's debatable, Rich. You can't really say that. Like, Titan Crystal Shards versus 7-star Shards. Well... Everyone wants 7-star shards. Everybody wants Titan Crystal Shards. But they're Valiant choice, so I suppose that's kind of good. Valiant Crystals. Only got 3 from the Rebirth, so the new one. The old one, I got 4. So we can just, like, give that a green for a win. Tier 4 Alpha. There's a 4,000 frag difference. So, yeah, that's good to see. It's given a, you know... W, thumbs up to the Rebirth versus the Reunion. Tier 6 class Catalyst, yes, okay. More Valiant on offer. Tier 6 Basic, Tier 3 Alpha, there's kind of like no point because effectively that's just kind of like a bit weird. Revive, as in like, you do get higher volumes, but I don't need Tier 6 Basics nowadays. Like, Kabam have given out a load of them. When I had a problem with Tier 6 Basics, now I don't, because I can get them a lot more through pieces of content, and Kabam seems to be giving them out in the last 2 months, I think, since the player base had complained about it a bit more. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a pass, because then it's like, well, I need a balance between either of them. But I suppose I could choose like lesser ones, but just I think it's like it's all Tier 6 Basics of choice. Revives, it does go in the favor of the Reunion Crystal, so last year's crystal. Equal for health potions. I got 4 boosts with the Rebirth event. Nothing with the Rebirth version. I got nothing when it comes to this one, but I got energy refills, which is a W's, but there's nothing to compare it off against because I didn't get either. So if I'm looking for materials and RNG crystals, last year's thumbs up. This year's, for whatever reason, doesn't seem to give that. But I'll certainly take tier 4 alpha because that's helpful. And at least the choice of things like tier 6 basics, tier 6 class catalyst is another W. I think each year wins on whatever merit it is. Whether you like revives, refills, whatever, that's good. But I want boosts as well, so I don't have to dip into other stuff. So yeah, there's the comparison. Kind of equal-ish, but slightly edges it for Rebirth event. But I like the revives. It's really tough. I would probably go the Rebirth one, but yeah, I feel a bit scuppered by that. Valiant. Maybe Kabam should have put in an extra Valiant crystal into what you can grab. The same thing for Paragon as well. Anyway, what has your luck been like when it comes to the Rebirth crystals? Have you got lucky? And I tell you what, those tier 7 basics, you lucky people in this community who picked up that, because I am very jealous. I am in the hunt for those for sure. Anyway, how's your luck been? Put it in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next video, whatever that is. Probably tomorrow, actually, because I'm going to record some stuff and then have a break over the weekend.